Virtual Beings News Summary September 26, 2025. PLAVE sellout of 2 nights at Gakiak Sky Dome demonstrates arena-scale audience demand for virtual idol performances, while MOOM World shows how a digital double can connect entertainment engagement to real-world fashion drops. And V-Nova's presends with Vivo indicates technical readiness for longer, steadier immersive narratives featuring virtual performers. Together these examples map a spectrum from lifestyle virtual concerts through mobile-native avatar commerce to sustained VR storytelling experiences. VRChat's concurrency milestone and Second Life's continuing monthly user base highlight durable social world platforms for avatar expression, while Snowbreak, containment zones are enhanced narrative presentation illustrates current design practice for strengthening player-character bonds with synthetic characters within game loops. PLAVE's collaboration with Hana Bank, and the ensuing fan spend concerns, positions virtual idols as marketing vehicles whose financial product tie-ins can provoke scrutiny of monetization practices around virtual beings and their communities. Pollo AI's Vidu Q2 and Kling 2.5 Turbo target studio-level cinematics with faster generation cycles, and Orca Entertainment's end-to-end film/TV model covers creativity through post-production, collectively forming a tool chain for producing virtual being content at scale across ideation, principal content assembly, and finishing. Industry commentary on Meta's codec avatars, framed against Apple's momentum, suggests platform timing risk for photorealistic avatar rollouts. In parallel, concurrency and MAU figures for VRChat and Second Life situate, where avatar-based audiences already cluster, informing when and where new virtual being features may gain immediate traction. No concrete healthcare deployments are described in the provided items, however, enabling technologies such as Apple's EPICACHE and NVIDIA Audio 2-Face would directly support lower latency, privacy-preserving companions and more lifelike bedside or telehealth digital humans, by optimizing memory usage for on-device assistance and by providing open-source, speech-driven facial animation pipelines that can be integrated into therapeutic avatars without cloud dependence. Fable frames AI characters as the core of playable entertainment, shifting audiences from passive viewing to interactive narrative with characters that can respond and improvise. Animation magazines report on French filmmaker organizations protesting open AI-backed critters, reflects a countercurrent within professional animation that questions generative pipelines for character creation and performance. FKX Guide's discussion of Gaussian splats suggests that rapidly captured environments and assets can scaffold digital human scenes with high-fidelity backgrounds that support real-time avatar acting. Community conversation about Gorilla's Kong avatars on Reddit shows audience-facing avatar systems in fan ecosystems, and the friction that arises when customization is constrained. Google Play Games Sidekick introduces an AI companion for Android players built on Gemini that provides in-session assistance, while widespread community threads show players actively evaluating NPC believability, appearance, and feature delivery in live games such as Red Dead Redemption and MapleStory, the latter linked to Nexon's content pipeline. Modding communities on Bilibili and X extend and customize NPC behaviors and recruitment, indicating a participatory culture of non-player character design. Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 capabilities and Apple's EPICACHE suggest a near-term shift to richer on-device agents in mobile titles. Epic Games' meta-human forum discussions evidence ongoing creator demand for robust facial rigs and interchange formats for believable in-game digital humans. NVIDIA's open sourcing of Audio 2-Face and the Microsoft build session on NVIDIA NIM microservices for digital humans point to a modular toolchain for expression, speech, and behavior that can run locally on RTX PCs. Zoll AI's integration of WAN 2.5 video-to-video broadens accessible pipelines for avatar performance transfer and stylization. TikTok and VRChat appear as distribution and performance venues for VTubers using full body tracking. Industry hiring for avatar generation algorithms via Games Jobs Direct shows continued demand for procedural and AI-assisted content generation. Unreal Engine meta-human forum threads underscore real production needs around custom blend shapes and asset exchange. Apple's EPICACHE aims to reduce the cost and memory footprint of assistants and multi-agent systems, enabling deployment at enterprise scale and on edge devices. Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 NPU features such as 32K context windows and high tokens per second throughput enable local inference for customer-facing avatar desk-side agents and retail companions. Reddit-scale feedback loops around avatar UX issues, like the Gorilla's Kong avatar's constraint, illustrate the operational importance of reversible design for brand-linked avatars across large communities. Stanford's Virtual Human Interaction Lab and Walter Greenleaf position immersive tech as a clinical interface for pain, PTSD, aging, and Alzheimer's care, while Fudan Zhongshan Hospital's Meta Hospital integrates digital humans to route services and education inside metaverse care scenes. Gravity Labs and Exosystems link AI biomarkers to personalized neuromuscular therapy that can be surfaced through virtual coaches, and AMAP, GAUD, extends spatial intelligence into guided assistance relevant to health navigation. The virtual singer Xia Yu Yao uses HTC Beat Day to stage multi-date concerts hosted by PTS VTuber Yakashiji Dan, and Konami's eFootball X Yu-Gi-Oh! Collaboration expands avatar identity through branded cosmetics tied to Neymar Jr. and France national team assets. The Yuri digital human appearance at the Bund conference, highlighted alongside Huawei's market entry, demonstrates stage-grade, real-time performance capabilities and presenter roles. JD.com introduces the Universal Digital Human Assistant, upgrades Joy, launches the Jingxi Shopping and Life Assistant, embeds Joy inside for app control, and deploys Keizu Dong as a live commerce presenter, forming a full stack that spans shopper advisory, execution, and avatar merchandising. Hangzhou Shidza Magic Box sites add a virtual digital human runway and 3D virtual try-on to apparel districts for experiential retail, while 360 Smart Business debuts the 360i Digital Human Square with more than 200 roles plus N World AI digital employees for creative marketing. Lenovo Lexiang and Nano AI expand cooperation on an intelligent agent ecosystem linking prior work in metaverse scenes, AI search, and digital humans, while RONG Cloud packages communications cloud services with scenario AI agents for companionship, co-chat, and assistant functions in voice chat apps. Chongzuo Technologies' multi-pose short video system reduces production costs for brand avatars, and Gushingtang plans an AI national medicine twin for young doctors, as noted by Orient Securities. Digital human rights in Chongzhou and its recognition by the Interfaith Dialogue Organization indicate watchdog and advocacy use of digital humans as a governance topic. German media experiments with a key avatar interviewing the federal digital minister illustrate civic communication mediated by synthetic presenters, and Dietz Site's political avatars discussion underscores the policy and public sphere implications. Harman's Ready Engage with the empathetic persona Luna, enabled by Qualcomm's compute, shows the vehicle cabin adopting a branded digital being that conducts natural, context-aware interaction, with products designed for always-on, privacy-sensitive operation. Securities Times describes XR headsets and a 6G distributed governance network enabling holographic, immersive communication where a remote virtual digital human reproduces micro-expressions and skin detail in real time, highlighting network, codec, and device requirements to make lifelike avatars viable at distance. Reports on AI blind boxes describe anime-styled AI companions designed around archetypes and inner monologue reveals that increase engagement and retention in social apps, while RONG Cloud's packaging of AI companionship for Middle Eastern voice chat further signals demand for emotionally tuned, persistent virtual partners. Sichuan Provincial Maternity and Child Healthcare Hospital operationalized a reviewed digital human production line for medical popularization, and Shandong Port implemented a conversational digital human to support finance personnel, indicating early institutional uptake for education and back-office assistance. On Jingdi Yangling Museum's Shanshan Avatar, Wuhan East Lake's Alibaba-backed metaverse with AI large model plus digital human, Qinghai's AI tour guide feature, and Sichuan's Chenxiang digital host show museums and destinations using digital humans for multilingual interpretation, narrative immersion, and event convening. Wu Jun's forum remarks, Yu Benchang's microdrama digital human, Shandong's digital hosts, and Kuan Myung's digital human anchor illustrate content production ranging from actor-centric debates to fully virtual presenters in live events and news. JD.com's Tatata Assistant, built on Joy AI and demonstrated with onstage ordering, anchors brand to consumer interaction. Qingfu Digital Human and the Luo Yonghao Digital Human extend virtual beings into livestream sales with claims of more natural dialogue and motion. Yangshi Unicom's holographic Tungtong, Shanghai's AI promoter fair showcasing staffing sector digital humans, and Shenzhen base releases such as an intelligent interview digital human point to HR, communications, and demo floor deployments. Arbon's classroom storytelling avatar and Shanghai Jiao Tong University's captured a model training, expose students to both applied language arts use and the technical pipeline behind building digital humans. Kuan Myung Information Port's legislative coverage with a digital human anchor and Xining's campus newscast avatar demonstrate administrative and school news scenarios using synthetic presenters for regular programming. Alibaba's Tongyi demo, Gai Shi Technologies Shuode AI 6.0 multilingual digital human, the Second Life 3D scan doubles, advocacy/Ming2/Terran's agentic interaction stack, and sense-times-Lauja character together map the tooling and creative suites enabling cross-lingual content, personal avatars, and culture-specific virtual figures. Zhu Songchan's overview of intelligent agents integrating into human society and the AI resurrection privacy warnings frame current deployments within broader governance and data protection concerns specific to digital human creation and use. I don't like my avatar. Investigating Human Digital Doubles, Liu, Hawk, Yumek, 2025, examines user responses to self-representational avatars and digital doubles, synthesizing perceptual and psychological evidence across visual and auditory modalities to analyze likeness, presence, identification, and dissatisfaction. It characterizes how mismatches in facial appearance, voice, and behavioral cues degrade acceptance and outlines measurement strategies for aligning digital humans with user expectations. Measurement and potential field-based patient modeling for model-mediated tele-ultrasound, Young, Black, Salcudian, 2025, presents a digital human patient model that encodes soft tissue interaction via potential fields to deliver stable, realistic haptic feedback in teleoperated ultrasound. By coupling measurement with model-mediated force rendering, the system helps remote sonographers regulate probe pressure and achieve diagnostically useful contact, positioning anatomically faithful synthetic patient representations as key mediators in clinical telepresence. Making and breaking parasocial relationships with human and virtual influencers, Breves, Van Berlo, 2025, uses experience sampling over 4 weeks to compare relationship formation and stage progression between audiences and human versus virtual influencers, finding that virtual influencers can foster durable parasocial bonds while showing distinctive trajectories of engagement and maintenance relative to human creators, with implications for attachment strength and content strategy. An exploration of the influencing factors of virtual influencers on consumers, purchase intentions, Zhang, 2025, analyses how AI-powered, computer-generated virtual influencers affect purchase intention by linking persona design, perceived authenticity, and audience trust to persuasion outcomes, and by identifying platform and execution factors that modulate conversion. Leveraging flagship individuals to sustain conservation momentum, DOI, Shima Ari, Abe, Ichikawa, 2025, proposes integrating virtual influencers into conservation campaigns alongside transitions between human flagships, flagship fleets, and participatory initiatives, arguing that synthetic spokespersons can maintain visibility and diversify messaging while raising governance and ethical considerations for representation and accountability. Quality perception and ethical considerations of AI-generated influencer-based advertisements in India, Sharma, Riyasuddin, Maitai, 2025, reports that anime-style virtual influencers underperform in profit-oriented campaigns because consumers' persuasion knowledge reduces perceived authenticity, concluding that credibility and transparency are prerequisites for effective AI-generated endorsements and highlighting disclosure and expectation management needs. The collision of tradition and modernity. Interpreting the cultural characteristics of Chinese animated public service announcements, Li, Harun, Rao, 2025. Analyses state and civic PSAs that deploy animated virtual characters to translate traditional cultural motifs into contemporary visual narratives, detailing how stylistic choices, symbolism, and character design mediate modern public messaging without relying on human presenters. SynchroRaMa, lip-synchronized and emotion-aware talking face generation, 2025, introduces a multimodal pipeline for digital humans that fuses textual sentiment analysis, speech-based emotion recognition, audio valence arousal features, and LLM-generated scene descriptions, plus an audio-to-motion module, to improve emotional expressiveness, head dynamics, and lip accuracy in talking face videos, outperforming prior systems on realism and sync. KSDiff, Keyframe Augmented Speech-Aware Dual-Path Diffusion for Facial Animation, 2025, proposes a dual-path speech encoder that disentangles expression and head pose features, and a keyframe establishment module that selects peak motion frames, enabling more coherent, natural audio-driven facial animation for virtual humans, with improved lip sync and pose dynamics. Talking head generation via AU-guided landmark prediction, 2025, presents a two-stage framework that maps facial action units to temporally consistent 2D facial landmarks, and then conditions a diffusion-based video generator on those landmarks, yielding controllable, fine-grained expressions and higher perceptual quality and temporal coherence on ME'd for talking head synthesis. To make sure you never miss a new video and to help us reach more great viewers like you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon under the subscribe tab for notification.